Alright, so in this video I'm going to give you guys a look at the brand new UltraBoost 5.0 DNA, and this is the Artemis NASA collaboration. Pretty crazy box. Let's go ahead and get into the video. What is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys haven't used my site yet, check it out in the description. Basically, I just curate a bunch of sneaker deals for you guys, like the Adidas sales that's going on right now, or any of the Adidas Boost Week stuff that ended up happening last week, as well as there's still some pairs that are going to be dropping this week. But this is one of the ones I was actually really excited to get. I got a couple other UltraBoosts coming and some 4Ds, so stay tuned to the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't thus far. And this this box is crazy. So you can see the A on the box. I think it's Artemis is how you say it. I'm not really a space guy, although I do like space stuff. And it says Boost in Space was just the beginning. Before I pull the shoes out, let's go ahead and look at this, because the back actually says to the moon and beyond. So really cool graphic on the back. It says Boost in Space was just the beginning of our work with the ISS Microgravity Lab. It's the big bang that marks the start of our modern day space race to create a running shoe ahead of its time. One that will allow athletes to perform in their game at a level that they never thought possible. Imagine what we can achieve working with organizations who prove impossible is nothing daily. It also says to the moon and beyond, with the goal of sending humans to Mars. Artemis is the first step to the beginning of the next era of exploration. I honestly can't believe we haven't done more like space race sort of stuff in modern times other than Elon Musk. But they do have this little tag thing here that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and scan it and see where it takes us here. So this is kind of cool that it actually has a little story to give you a little bit more background on Boost in Space. And yeah, this is awesome. They have a little video on it and everything, a bunch of different news things to that for those that are wondering. So nice little bonus to the 5.0 DNA, but really we just want to see the 5.0 action right here. So here is the pair. It does have this nice paper on the inside too. All right, so here is the pair. You can see the Artemis logo's on one. This is actually like a girl's face on the other one, and the logo was actually on the back of the box. It said, first woman to the moon. She was the twin sister of Apollo and the goddess of the moon in Greek mythology. Now she personifies humans' path to the moon. So that's a nice little extra on these as well. So you have a new UltraBoost 5.0 DNA. We haven't heard of a 5.0 in a long time. In fact, I thought they killed the line in the past, and you can see I have a couple other things out here to show you guys. So what is the 5.0, or what does it mean? For those that are newer to Adidas Boost, or the UltraBoost specifically, the 5.0 just represents the knit pattern of the upper, and it's something that's been kind of lost in the last handful of years. Obviously, the last one that we saw was the 4.0, and most recently, we just see DNA branding on a lot of the stuff, just as like a nod to the heritage. But really, they haven't gone forward with that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 branding until now, which is kind of crazy. Like, I didn't expect to see it. But anyway, we have the 4.0, then we have the 3.0, the 2.0 knit pattern, and then the 1.0 knit pattern. And from what I gather, the 5.0 is actually kind of like a what the knit pattern, because it's a combination of all of the other knit patterns. It's not like a unique pattern, which is kind of unfortunate. So really, to me, this is a DNA shoe. It's not really a 5.0. It's kind of a nod to the heritage, which I think is a cool thing. In my opinion, Adidas sort of struggles with that storytelling a little bit, because I don't know if they knew the success of the UltraBoost and the way it was going to go. So I don't think that they planned out year over year what they were going to be doing with this line. Unlike like the Jordan 1, who's been around for 30 years, the UltraBoost has been around for like 5 or 6 years. So I don't think that they really were thinking future thought of what to do. In my opinion, this shouldn't be called a 5.0. It really should just be called a DNA, because really it just has DNA elements from the previous 4 launches. So you have the 1.0, I think, around the toe guard. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys know. The 2.0, obviously in the toe section right here, you could see the top-down view with the little side section. And then the 3.0 around the cage of the shoe, and then transitioning to the back with the 4.0. So it kind of goes 1, 2, 3, 4 in chronological order through the shoe, which I do think is a really thoughtful approach. I just don't see it equaling a 5.0. But getting over that, it's nice to be able to see a nod to the past. The other thing that I really like about this is it uses Primeblue for the uppers. So this isn't just a regular Primeknit upper, it's actually a Primeblue upper, which basically uses recycled polyester and helps lower that carbon footprint that Adidas has been touting, which they've been doing a great job on. So taking a step back, they have the 1, 2, 3, and 4, but then they took the UltraBoost in a different direction as well. So you have the UltraBoost 19, and the UltraBoost 20, and we've seen images of an UltraBoost 21 as well, but now they're also bringing back the 5.0. I don't know if they're going to do a 6.0 or how that's going to work in the future, but it's pretty cool that they're bringing back new stuff. This is one of the 5 or 6 shoes that I think I picked up from Boost Week. I got a lot of different pickups, but it was one of those things where I wanted to see all the new stuff that they ended up dropping and just do some comparisons for you guys that want to see the product in hand. So if you guys like that I'm doing these videos, drop a like on the video and be sure to subscribe. But they have an uncaged version of a 1.0. They have an uncaged version of a 5.0. They have the retro 1.0s, and they have a couple other things going on as well. So I'm definitely interested in seeing what the 5.0 does and what other cool colorways they have coming out. But this is, again, the Artemis colorway. You can see the red and blue on the tongue. I chose to go with the gray colorway instead of the black one or the white one I believe they had, or a blue one. I also recently got the wool gray 1.0s, which I absolutely love. This is like a perfect nod to the OG. And then you have like the new wave 2020 end of year pair right here. A couple elements I like about the shoe. I do like the logos on the tongue. I think it adds a nice little theme to it, especially with the box. They also have NASA inspired insoles, so I think that is really rad as well to see NASA on the inside of your shoe. Also, the heel cup is done in this metallic plastic, which is pretty nice to see. I like the look of that. It kind of gives it some pop. For those wondering, the cage on this one is a little bit see-through. Unlike the wool grays, it is a different cage. I kind of like the solid cage a little bit more, but I'm not mad at this one, of course. For the midsole, you have the Boost midsole made with the TPU pellets that are fused together, and it looks and feels great. And then on the outsole, you have the Continental rubber with the torsion plate right down here. One thing to note, because this is recycled polyester, it's not as stretchy as regular Primeknit. So for those wide footers out there, you definitely probably should go up a half of a size just to be able to get them on your feet a little bit more. They are a little bit more difficult to get on your feet because they don't stretch as much as the regular pairs that you're used to. So just throwing that out there. If they are a little bit snug, you could always remove the insoles. That's what I always recommend because I like to rock mine without actually any insoles on them. Personally, just because it's nice to have the extra room inside of your foot, top to bottom. And then your foot's riding directly on that boost, which of course isn't a bad feeling at all. But a sleeper release, one that I was not expecting, but I picked up a pair for sure because I was interested in seeing. I have a couple other ones, like I said, coming. Did you guys pick up a pair of 5s? Have you been curious about them? Are you waiting for them to go on sale? Drop a comment and let me know in the comment section. But I like that they go the Heritage DNA route with the 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre at the door. I saw some tweet about the kid that was dancing in that Nothing But a G Thing video. Somebody was like, this kid's got to be like 30 now. And he replied back and he's like, I'm actually 31 now. So funny. Anyways, I think that these look good on feet and it's a nice little addition to the collection. For those that don't know, I'm going to have to do like an UltraBoost row behind me as well because I don't have one there. I have all of my UltraBoost over here, which is like 40 something pairs or something like that. But anyway, that is the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to buy a pair of the UltraBoost 5.0 or check out any of the other ones that dropped during Boost Week, which I highly recommend you looking at, check the link in the description. You can go over to Adidas webpage and check it out. But this is a welcome addition into the collection, and I can't wait to see the other ones that I picked up. Have a good rest of the day, though. Hopefully we'll see you guys back here for some more sneaker videos very soon. And yeah, peace, guys.